every person could be you though.
What's going on, Nova Squad? It's Ms.Milkywayy here, and we are back with another Riverdale reaction for this week. Oh god. Make sure you guys are following me on my social media platforms to stay up to date with what I'm doing. Like I said, my previous reaction, I think it was to the 100. I'll be dropping some news soon, pretty soon. Some exciting news that I'm excited for, and make sure y'all stay tuned. Make sure you are checking the YouTube community tab page for updates. And also, guys, just to let you know, the full uncut unedited reaction portion of Riverdale will be up on my Patreon. So if you're interested in that and can't get enough of this beautiful face, you know what I'm saying, the link will be down below in the description box. Make sure you click it, check it out. Okay. In the last reaction, it was a Thanksgiving episode. Yeah, just seeing the families, how they are with, you know, how they getting ready for Thanksgiving, and Hermosa and Hiram and Dodger family walk up in Archie place. If y'all know what was going on, if y'all saw my reaction, then y'all know what's up. We're not gonna get into that right now, but y'all, I didn't see. I don't know if they had like a trailer, but I didn't see it. I don't react to trailers no more. Maybe I should. Let me know if you want me to still react to those, like, oh, the sneak peek for the next week preview thing. I will do so. Y'all, without further ado, we just gonna jump straight into this reaction. Yo, honestly, like, this lighting is popping today. It's popping 10. Like, oh god, oh god.
Why would somebody do that? Film it and then leave the evidence on the front doorstep?
Charles gonna be back. It's Charles. That junk is Charles.
After a brief hiatus, Riverdale's Watcher in the Burbs had, and once again they played hours upon hours.
They look
of
alike.
footage
It's
of the viewer's
crazy.
home. Only this time.
What's wrong? Is everything okay? You were so sweet when you were little, Elizabeth.
What?
So innocent. When did you become a liar?
What are you talking about? You have been invading my privacy for years, and it's over.
Oh, I'm gonna talk about this after.
Mrs.
I'm gonna talk about that after.
I have a sweet
Why
tooth.
she look like Angela Bassett?
How can I be of help? Would it be okay with you if your mother joined us?
Even if I said no, she would stay anyways.
That's true. It's Alice.
Betty.
I realized that maybe I started taking birth control because I didn't want to have a baby at 16 like you
Ooh.
or Polly. I didn't want to be like the two of you, pregnant and
Then
married
don't have
to
sex.
a murderer or a cult leader or both. I'd hope thing that you have done to me.
That's
That's what
true.
I'm going to be unpacking for the rest of my life.
That's true.
So you either an asylum, she needs you, she needs help. So why can't you go do this to her?
Because I love you more. I love you most.
She said, "You're my favorite." That's what she just said. Oh lordy, I'm gonna talk about that part after, bro.
Like my dad would have. He spent his whole life helping people.
Can we talk about him for a second? How are you managing?
Tough.
I try to carry on his legacy. Dealer, Dodger. He uses kids. to
She
do
better
his
write
dirty
all
work.
that
Kids.
down.
The police can't do anything.
So someone else has to stop him.
Yes.
To protect Lidge and work on the anger.
Why? I know I'm angry, Miss Burble. I'm not an idiot. Look at all the crappy things that have happened to me, to my friends, to my dad. They make me angry. So what am I supposed to do? Theoretically.
Oh my
The
gosh.
behavior you're discussing sounds... But I can't stress this enough, Archie. Do not go out at night.
I agree.
You could get hurt.
No, I really
Your
agree with
loved
her.
ones could get hurt.
I'm moving out.
What?
Archie, no.
Mom, you don't have a choice. I'm 18. I'm an adult. I'm gonna move into the center.
You don't have to do this.
Yes, I do. Their war is with me, not with you.
How do you? Oh Jesus,
okay.
Lord have
I'll be
mercy! Like what? Somebody's watching. Why are you moving out? I can't. You're in more danger. You gonna leave that junk right there. Like, at least chop it up, burn it. Like, you gonna leave the evidence.
Cheryl Blossom, please.
You know, Cheryl, the only way you're gonna get what you want, your vixen's back, is if you talk to me. About you.
Okay, then.
You ever spoken to a professional about everything you've been through?
Nope.
Your mother's abuse, your brother's murder,
Cheryl
your
needs
father's
this.
suicide, your time in conversion therapy, and
I talk to my dead brother. That's how I cope.
like prayer.
Nope.
That's a
Nope.
very healthy way of dealing with grief.
No,
Oh
Maybe.
my god.
I've lost my mind and I don't know when it happened. Was it when JJ died?
Brother?
No, you mallard. I had a triplet. Julian, whom I absorbed in the womb and has resurfaced as a doll that's moving around my house causing mischief. I've thrown him away.
I think someone is trying to make you think that you've lost your mind.
Ooh.
I think you're being gaslit.
Like,
That's a thought. I didn't
Ingrid
think about
Bergman?
it.
In fact, yes. What sounds most logical to you?
You're gonna
To
need a
supervise
coach.
evictions while you focus on you
Yep.
for a little while.
You're still gonna be on the team. I mean, I'm honestly happy that Cheryl needed this. Like, if it's anybody that needs this, it's Cheryl. Like, no cap.
Of admissions, I wanted to give you a personal heads up. Congratulations on your acceptance to Harvard's class of 2024.
Did she do it herself?
First to your father, and please, thank him for the rum he sent. Veritas.
Yeah. I'm like, Hiram.
Son of a
Butterflinger?
Yeah. I'm like, Hiram put in a word.
Are there any updates I need to make to your file?
thing to do with him.
But you willingly live at home.
Because she got nowhere else to
You
go.
obediently come when he calls you. He has instilled in you a drive that is perhaps the reason why you are so successful.
That's
Taken
true.
more than he's
I didn't
ever
think
given.
about it that way.
My old friend, Dr. Freud, you're locked in a constant battle for identity with your father. You're driven by compulsive forces like love, sexuality, obsession.
I'm not.
Who's leading? Him or you?
Where has this counselor been all of our lives? Like, where has she been?
You're late.
Now it's Jughead's turn.
Apparently, I'm not the only one. He didn't kill himself. He was murdered by suicide, I guess. Who knows what they're capable of?
Who?
DuPont and the students. It's about recognition. It's about not letting some ascot steal my family's achievements. You know, my grandfather could have been Gatsby rich.
Miserable pain is some kind of wronged hero. How do you think that makes him feel? Maybe instead of lionizing your grandfather.
You're right.
I don't know if I agree with everything she just said.
Maybe I should down the conspiracy theories and just do my homework.
No, but
You're
that's
underpaid, aren't you?
And overqualified. Do the work. You know? Investigate.
okay. Okay, we had to bring it back.
Now, let's see where those transcripts are at.
I love you. And I appreciate everything that you've done for me.
She didn't even wash her hand. What?
I love you most too, Mom.
Who's the check for? From the mom? I ain't see it. Who's the check from?
I think he hits my mom, and I think she needs help. Please, I need help.
That's so angering. You tell me you hear something like that and you just go, ooh! I feel Archie right now. No joke. Like, oh. Stuff angers my soul, bruh.
You're this happy, but what does that mean?
Ain't no fetus in her room.
that Burble was right. Fact. And them so wicked they will wish they had been consumed in their mother's womb.
Whew.
No one rejects Harvard.
She just did.
It was your dream.
One of my dreams, yes, by you. I'm
Pretty
finished
much.
living your version of my life. You don't get to own my future. But my guidance counselor told me that there is one way to end this.
Don't rat her out.
There's
Mm.
business.
Yeah, business.
I'm going to take you on head to head
Yeah.
and destroy you. I will bury your battered and beaten carcass and be free of you.
Loki turning into your daddy though, girls.
This bottle I cracked open is a lot better than the swill you've been making recently, Daddy.
You raised her. You did that, Hiram. You did that.
These were really great, Jack. You really captured the essence of the Baxter Brothers, but you made it your own.
94, mechanical failure. In fact, DuPont and my MIA grandfather are the only ones of this society who are not dead. Which begs the question, are these all horrible, suspicious accidents?
Or murders. Jug, if you're right, you need to transfer.
I can't. We're so close to this. I can feel it.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Are you sure these are the 3 suspects you saw that night?
It's definitely them.
Those are the kids we saw kill Jughead.
I think I know what this is. Woo! My God. My God! Let's talk about this episode. Guys, I am lit right now. I needed this episode. Y'all. Wow. See, first of all, I just want to say this. This is the thing that trips me up about Riverdale. 1 minute the plot is like, where the heck are you guys going with this? Why did you introduce this? What is this? Then it's like, like that's lit. And then you have episodes like this that just sets the tone for just something great to happen. And then they will spoil it with like another filler. And I'll just be like, bruh. I know all things work together, but bruh. We needed this episode. I don't know about y'all, but I needed this episode. In this episode, we see them bringing in this counselor, Miss Bubble or Burble or whatever her name is. Thank God for her. Bless her heart. I feel like every school needs a female or a teacher or whoever you want to say like this. And I know there are schools out there that do have like guidance counselors like this, but this lady got all up in your business without getting all up in your business because she got all up in your business in the first place. So what I wanted to address between Alice and Betty, most of y'all been saying this in the comments. You're like, yo, Alice has been a bad mom. She done so much bad stuff to Betty and she didn't apologize. I agree with you. This episode was for you. For y'all who said that episode was for you. Okay. Since season 1, Alice has always been trying to shelter Betty, try to keep stuff away, try to put her on these anxiety pills, try to do this, try to do that, you know, and just sheltering her, which caused Betty to become a Nancy Drew on steroids. Like, I mean, well, you can't be like Nancy Drew, but yeah, like, and then she's been doing stuff to Betty. And yes, she's been doing it in like, okay, the light of, oh, I'm trying to just protect my daughter because, okay, I lost my first child. My other daughter, Polly, is messed up. She had a kid, and with her cousin or her whatever. And it's like, oh my gosh, Betty's my last child. She's my only hope. And those are the ones that you do the most damage to because you have so much trauma from your past kids. You try to protect your last child from so much that you just end up messing them up like the other ones. Like, let them live their life. And my thing is too, like, okay, we see Alice finally trying to step up and be a mother, which I'm so happy and crave to see. But it's like, apologize to Betty. Explain where you were coming from. Don't just be like, I love you most. But I guess that's just the way that they speak and they understand each other. But it's like, at that point, you're playing favorites at that point. And just say sorry. Like, yes, I did all of these things. Like, I messed you up. I wasn't really there as a mother, and I thought I was really sheltering you, but in turn I was really harming you. And you know, I know it's gonna take some time for us to build a better relationship, but like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, I love you, girl. You my daughter. You growing up, and I just sorry. Like, something, you know what I'm saying? I'm tearing up like it's my daughter, but like, come on. And she's right though. Like, I'm with Alice with the whole you too young to be having sex. Yes, I said it because all of these shows glorify sex like it's something that teenagers are supposed to be doing. No, leave that stuff for marriage. And yes, I know it's a very touchy subject. Oh, it's your body, you have free will, but I'm not going to get really into much with that. Maybe I'll talk about it on my second channel at Amanda Haynes for all discussions like this. But yeah, you just, I'm gonna leave that for another topic. If you want to see me talk about that with some married couples and other stuff like that, I'll talk about it on my other channel. But anyways, I went Alice on that part. With that part. But then again, it's like you can't fault Betty for doing that because you really wasn't there as a mother. I need some water. Anyway, that's that on that. So, you know, Betty and her had her thing. Can y'all let me know? I mean, when I'm going to see it when I'm editing, but if I still don't catch it, was the check, the mom wrote Betty a check. It said Elizabeth Cooper. Was that her college fund that she gave her back, or she's paying her back her money? Maybe. I don't know. Then we see Archie next, bruh. So basically this episode was just the kids being counseled, which I love because it's like so much stuff was going on since season 1 to now, and everybody's been going, and I feel like these kids were being forced to grow up, and you forget that they have feelings and they're going through stuff and they need time to relax and acknowledge their current place as teenagers growing into young adulthood, and they need guidance, okay? Because they can't feel like all of their actions are correct, and plus they're just falling victim to their parents' choices, you know, because their parents are broken and now they have to basically navigate life through that light, if I should say, if you understood what I just said. But yeah, Archie's grieving, you know, the loss of Fred, and then he's out there trying to be a vigilante. I don't know if they're gonna be trying to, like, you know, do like a one of those CW shows like Black Lightning and Flash and like introduce vigilantes. I don't know where they're going with that, but Archie's a vigilante. And he's just trying to do good. Like, there's so much people hurting out there, and it breaks my eyes. Like that call that he just got from the boy saying the guy's beating on my mom, like she needs help, I need help. Like, when you hear those calls, sometimes the cops don't come and help you in time. Like, those are stuff that you just don't want to be hearing. It's upsetting to me. That stuff pisses me off. Oh. Honestly, they need Thunder and from Black Lightning up on this show. Set everybody straight. They need Black Lightning and them on this show. But yeah, my thing is like enough is not being done in Riverdale's government, or I should say town council, to stop people like Archie from going out there and doing it. Because if the police department and the FBI and all of them don't really care about what's going on in Riverdale, what makes you think about people like Archie and Jughead and them? I'ma just sit there and watch everybody die? You gotta be kidding me. But then again, Archie has to understand that he needs help. He needs people backing him. Like, he needs other people that will look out for him. Otherwise, he's gonna end up in a pit, and then who else gonna be out there looking for the kids? Like, Ms.B was right on that. Like, she was right, you know? But him moving out, I'm 18, I can move out. Such a American thing to say. Oh, I'm 18, I'm moving out. Hey, in the Caribbean, you're 18? Get your butt back inside, like what? In some households too. But yeah, it looks like Archie's not retiring the mask. Let me see Cheryl. Cheryl needed that. Like, I feel relieved because Cheryl spoke to Ms.B. Like, oh, if there's anybody that suffered trauma, not to do like comparison, because all of the four core, all the kids, all the teenagers have suffered trauma, but Cheryl never really had a chance to acknowledge her trauma. She just felt like, this is my crazy family, and she's like always on the go, trying to like just make sure like, you know, she don't lose herself, because like her mom's gone, she lost her dad, her brother, her uncles, her family crazy, until she ended up doing crazy stuff too. And I really hope that from this conversation that she will go back and bury his body or put him on a mantle in the ashes, you know, something to find some form of healing, some form of closure, something, you know, because we all know that Cheryl loved her brother. That was her twin. But now we know that Nana Rose's story, maybe Nana Rose is trying to mess with Cheryl. Maybe the mom is back and trying to mess with Cheryl. Somebody's messing with Cheryl. It could be one of the Blossoms, and I'm creeped out now because every time anything has to do with Thistle House and the Blossoms, I'll be getting creeped out because it's so dark and depressing, and anything can happen. It just be scaring you, like, ooh, like. But no, for real though, like, Cheryl's been through so much stuff, and like, she even has to look after the two babies, Polly's kids. Like, what? That's Polly's kid, right? Yeah, like, why is she left with the burden? I feel like that needs to be addressed, because Nana Rose is not in, like, she's not suitable to do that, to look after the kids. And yeah, I'm just really happy that Cheryl was able to just have that moment with Ms.B. She needed that. Like, I'm so happy. She needed that, y'all. Like, we all been saying Cheryl crazy, and she needs some help. And then Veronica, bro, I love her storyline with the business aspect of it, because you learn so much into the minds of these people who are in this field. Little do we know, like, she's just like her father, but she's not trying to be her father, and I hope she don't in turn end up like her father. But that advice or that talk that she had with Ms.B was able to basically put Hiram in his place for once and for all, because sometimes Hiram be overstepping. Like, yes, we know, he sees himself in Veronica, and he tries to control her, but he can't do that. Like, you know, like, I understand you want your legacy to go on and all that stuff, but like, you can't let her breathe. All of these manipulative, controlling tactics and stuff like that, like, but yeah, I'm just excited for that storyline now that she's like, we're gonna go head to head in business. I'm not gonna murder you. That's the easy way out. I'm gonna smother your legacy. You know what I'm saying? And then Juggy. Ooh, at first I thought she was telling Jug, oh, investigating is not important. She's like, you need to focus on you. You need to focus on your work. But then again, you know, kind of like still hinting like investigate, like uncover the truth, but still acknowledge like your father and what he's done for you. Show love and not become too caught up in this rat race and go off with selfish ambitions. Y'all know I love my Juggy. So when she was about telling him like, oh, you can't investigate, like, are you telling him that accepting the wrongs of the people who wronged my ancestors is okay, and for me to just sit down there and not do anything about it while they go ahead and keep making millions off the back of my grandfather? No, heck no. Yeah, y'all, like I said, and the ending, I almost forgot. I feel like the story that Jug wrote is what's going to be happening. Like the whole thing with Archie and them lining up in the prison thing, and then what's the guy named Butthead, Brett or whatever her name, and Dora, what's her name, Dana, whatever her name, Donna. Them two, maybe they're gonna become a part of the storyline. And Jughead is not dead. You can't kill Jughead. He's too great of a character to kill. If you kill it, we all. You can't. I'm not gonna tears go back up. Jughead ain't dying. I'm telling you, this is Jughead's story that he wrote. FP don't look pressed. He don't look pressed because it's all a plot, and all of this is gonna go towards taking down that guy at the school. Y'all know the guy I'm talking about, the one with the glasses. Yeah, let me see if I can find next week's promo. Let me react to it. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. All right, y'all.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Mom. Mom.
Riverdale mid-season finale next Wednesday.
Wait, there has to be a longer version. Hold on. Wait. What the heck? I just watched this. What's going on there? What's going on there? What's going on there?
Here we're locked.
It's what I just watched there, buddy. Oh, wow. So next week is gonna be the mid-season finale. Already? Damn. What is going on? Is Alice hallucinating? Edgar F and never back. Is this a dream? Next week look crazy, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all, that is it for this reaction. I just want to know who's in the house with Cheryl and doing the whole Julian thing. I'm excited for everybody's storyline now. Like, I felt like this was what we needed to just gather our thoughts and acknowledge the nonsense that was going on in the past seasons. Like, hello. Yeah, but let me know your thoughts down below. Your thoughts, your predictions. What you think is going to happen next week? What is going on? Let me know your thoughts. If you had liked this reaction, don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. Also, come and join the Nova Squad. Hit the bell down. Hit the button down below and hit the bell right next to it to get notified with another post from me. Make sure you are staying informed on the YouTube community page, my social media platforms, to update stuff like that. And yeah, y'all, I'm gonna catch y'all next week. That is it. I hope I don't forget anything. Nah. Milky Way out.